Hello everyone, Sam is here from creativetrading.system.com, making this video about gold. So let's get started. I'm gonna take you back a little. Uh, oh, come on, man. All right. Yeah, so we go back to October 22nd. This is the chart I made, gold a monthly chart. Just want to show that how I'm tracking the whole thing. So this is big wave three, big wave four, and wave five this is a big wave five on a monthly chart. Out of that, we had one, two, three, four. I thought maybe this is the end of it, and we're gonna be going up for wave five to the upside, right? So this was the end of wave four. And then what happened? Next chart is showing that exactly same place we start to bounce. So that's 3 months later, I made this chart that yes, we are powerfully going to the upside for wave five, way to the upside above this wave three. Right. So what is cooking here now? This wave five. So we're gonna concentrate on this one. I started to pay attention because this wave four is finished, right? So this wave five is unfolding like you can see it here on a monthly chart. Right. So that was big wave four, this wave five, one, two, three, four, finish. We already saw. So we start to bounce, and then so far, I made tons of charts in between, but I'm just gonna skip all of that. And then at the end of 2024 in December, we ended up here, right? So we were, powerfully going to the upside. We are still going to the upside, and the target is still up there. Now, my take was that, somewhere here, we're probably going to go to 161, 3,097. So 3,100, maybe 3,100, maybe 3,200, something like that. So this is what the monthly chart story, right? Then we have this one on this year in February 15th, a couple of weeks ago. I made the chart that yes, we are still going to the upside. Now you can see a small breakdown of this big move as wave five. So this is like wave one, two, and three. So I said as soon as we finish wave three, we're gonna fall for wave four, right? And then we will go up for wave five. We'll finish this blue count wave five. That will be the end of wave count of this black wave five, right? So what is happening here is the main thing. So now we're gonna look into like my smaller time frame, the weekly. This is how it is. So that wave one, two, three. So now this wave three is underway right now, right? And once we finish that, we're gonna drop for wave four and wave five. So that was the chart made on 15th February. Now this wave three, uh, let me show you. Next chart is this. So the daily chart I made. Remember look from here. So this is small up, and then this wobble. This is like wave one and two, and then I first thought that we are dropping for wave four, but no, we didn't, and we went up. So this is wave one, two, and then wave three is going on. Now wave three, I made this chart that this is wave one, ABC two, and wave three should be again around 161%. Why? Because this is usually this is how the calculation is. You can see here this wave three equal 161% after wave one, ABC two. So that's exactly what I thought that's going to happen. So it dipped here a little bit, but still, I thought maybe it's going to go up and hit 161 anyway. This is the daily chart. And then we will fall for wave four and then wave five. That would be the end of wave three of the bigger, higher time frame. So what happened to this chart? It went up straight as I was expecting that it will go and hit this 161. It did that. So we hit that, and then last week, you can see the whole last week, we start to drop for wave four, as we were expecting here. That is going to go up to 161 and then fall for wave four. So that's exactly what's happening right now, right? It happened already, started to happen. So now wave four is going to unfold, and wave four is, like I said, that's a very, very complex and typical wave, right? So what happened here? What has happened? The breakdown of this drop last week, the whole drop, one, two, three, four black candles you can see here, nice and clean drop. So let's take a look at the chart, a smaller time frame. The Renko chart will show that what is actually cooking and how we can prepare ourselves. This is the drop here from the top, right? So I can see that this is like wave one and wave two. Why? Because you can see the fib expansion, fib retracement tool here, and it went exactly to 61%. Then it dropped here and then went up again. made this loop here again. And if you measure that, it is 78% exactly, right? So this is like wave one or A, two or B, and then wave three will go down. So wave three, out of that, we had wave one, two, and this is the wave we finished Friday as this wave three of this wave one, two blue count. So wave three usually should be around what? For example, here is on the upside down, same thing. This diagram does show. So wave three is usually 1.648, but what happened here is it went down all the way. If you put the fib expansion here to here, it went all the way to this. This one is no, not this one. Okay, no. On this chart, I have a fib expansion here from here to here, and 161 is here, so it's not finished yet. Wave three or C is gonna be finishing here. But inside the count, the blue count, one, two, this is three, and we going up for wave four, and then we will drop for wave five and finish this around 161. Either wave three or C, time will tell. That maybe it is wave A of wave four. But you can count it either way. Wave A also have 5 waves, right? So we have, if this is wave three ending, then we're gonna go up for wave four, and then another big wave for wave five to the downside. That's different, right? And this could be like A, B, C, and then that would be A of wave four, and then we go up for wave B, whatever, right? We will see later on, no problem. But therefore, like I said, that you have to be very careful. It is the most complex and most dangerous way to trade. And since it's a big one, big chart, so it will be easy to trade, but a lot of turns, will show up, right? So this is how it is. And another smaller time frame will show more detail is just this count, wave one, two, and then you can see that we came down all the way, a little more than 161%. We went to 224. This is also a number on the fib, right? So 224 all the way, and then we bounce, right? So we're bouncing from here, and then you can see clearly that we have like this A, B, and C going for wave four. So that 38% usually, wave four is 38%, but this is too big of a drop. So let's see how far we go. This is a channel. Wave four usually goes a little bit outside the channel and then comes back inside again. So that's what I'm expecting, that we'll go end up with four, and then we'll go five. Now this drop, I had a couple of trades, small trades on Thursday, but Friday, man, I'm telling you that I never had that kind of pain, stomach pain in my whole life. And I was like literally screaming. And I told my son Omar that, like, look, if it gets any worse and if I faint or something, just call 911. And I was like feeling dizzy, and my head was spinning, and so much pain in my stomach. God knows what happened. I found, I know what happened. I mean, I got that salad from Walmart, and then it's like a pre-made salad, Caesar salad, and it has a bunch of different things, right? So, but Omar searched on the internet that sometimes there is something that caused that. So maybe I got, I become a victim of that as well. But man, all day Friday was like I was just turning and tossing on the bed, screaming with pain. And later on, I went to sleep, and then I woke up, and I was a little better. So I did stop eating completely. And now I'm, thank God that I'm good, pretty, back in the old shape. But that was the worst day of my life as far as the pain is concerned. Any kind of pain, that was the pain. Not any kind. I had, worse pain, big cuts and all of that. But yeah, that was stomach pain. I never had that before. So God knows what was that. So maybe food poisoning. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, I didn't trade much. A couple of trades were taken by the EA, and we were busy in my pen kind of thing. So yeah, so this is what's happening here, and be ready, right? So this is gonna, wave three, wave four is gonna be ending here, and we might be able to drop if my count are right. Then we will drop for wave five, and this is the wave that I will be all over it. Okay. So this is how, and then the current daily chart, then you can see, this is the wave, my 4-hour chart, where I have all these SNR level, you know, already written type here, right? So that I know, and they are very, very good, by the way. I mean, you should prepare the chart, and if you want my template, just email me. I'll give you the template, all of these things written and all of that. That will make your life much easier. You just pick the number, and wherever it is right now, for it is for where for it is going to this. So 24. I mean, 28, 64, you draw that number, you draw this number, this number, this number. So you know exactly where the heck this thing is going. So I had this number, for example, 2834 on my, this, not this chart, my here. So see that? So all of these numbers were drawn already, and then I was watching it. So first I thought maybe they were gonna bounce from here. So I was watching it. I was a little better. I think I was there or there. I think here somewhere. 24, 62. Yeah, somewhere here, right? But then it just started dropping. So I said, what the hell with it? I was in pain already, as it is, right? So it went down again. So these numbers are there. And the price always look at that. This one is, from 2870, then it goes up to this number here, 2888. This number was touched here, 2890, right? And then here again, it dropped to 2852, went back up to 2864, and then from there broke below 2852. And then SBR, like support, became a resistance, and then it tested the backside of the 2852 and dropped straight to 2834. And then it bounced from there. Again, went up to 2852 and dropped for wave B. So this is like A, B, and then for C, we are going back to this 2864. That would be, just around that. In between this or 2870. That's where somewhere we're going to finish wave 4. And then from there on, we're going to drop back all the way down. So below 2834, what numbers we have? We have, this is right. So below that, we have 2830, 2817, and 2807. So when it goes to 2864 and start to drop for wave 5, it will be coming to one of these numbers, right? So then I'll be all over it, like I said, and this is how it is. So be prepared, whatever the system you're using, and whatever. If you want my system, and if you want to learn all this Elliott wave counting and harmonic pattern, and all of that, then you just sign up with me one-on-one on my website, and then I'll teach you everything. For example, if you look at this, I'm going to show you something that how easy it is to, if you know all of this mumbo jumbo, then like, for example, this chart I made when we were here, that we're going to go up for Gertley pattern around 78%. Then we went up to there, right? And then Gertley pattern miserably failed, and then we start to go to the upside. So what basically happened when the Gertley pattern, first of all, my idea was that bouncing from 23% line, we're going to go back to 78 for make a Gertley pattern. And I had a couple of trades in doing this, right? But instead of dropping, it started to go to the upside. So when that happened, what happened usually? Let me show you my chart that I'm making for my, if I can really cook fast, find it. My subscribers, then tomorrow webinar, I'm gonna give it to them. And all of these charts are, these are trade setups, good setups that will happen, and then all you have to do is find the entries. Now look at that. So this is the diagram. It says that if Gertley is failed, Gertley is like, it's supposed to drop below it, right, all the way down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what happened? It either is going to come down here a little bit and then go straight up, which that was the case, right? And if not, then it will come down to 38% and then go to the upside. So 78, 38, it usually end up as a butterfly pattern at around 127%, right? But in this case, our case, you can see here that it never came down. It went down a little bit, right, just to the high of this. From 78% and then make the triangle. So never came down to 38%. So it cannot be a butterfly. Then what? So if it goes from there up, then it usually goes for a crab pattern. So it's not going to stop here. So it is already at 127 right here, right? But since it never touched the 38% here, right, then I think very strongly that it will go up more. And now you employ the Elliott wave here, right? So 1, 2, 3. If this is 3 around 161%, which is it is, I measured already. So it's going to drop for wave 4, and then wave 5 will take us to finish this crab pattern. So these studies are really, this is how I wrote down here that this is how you can locate every single small turning point. Right? Which pair, which index, where it is going, where it is standing, now what is the next move. And all you have to do is that use a proper system to make the entry. I have my IB system, and and according to that, I have made the robot for that, right? And a robot take the trade. Once I determine that, okay, this is what it is. Right now, I know what this is going to drop here for wave 4, which I'm not going to trade. And once it's finished and it start to go to the upside, then I will put my robot there and make it long only, and that's it. On the 7-minute chart, as soon as the move starts, 7-minute entry will come, it will take, and I have the trade. Right? I had a couple of very good trade going all the way to the upside, big trades. So anyway, so this is we were talking about gold, right? So yeah, so you can go on my website if you want the system you want to learn, and if you want to get the robot, all of that on my website, creativetrading.com. All right. So this is it for now as for gold, and I will talk to you guys later. And don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel so you can get my videos on time. All right. So bye for now, and talk to you guys later.